Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Subscribe to Wise Elders Stories channel for more valuable insights. Have you ever found yourself pondering what lies ahead in your life? As we age, we often encounter moments when the world shifts around us, prompting us to question our purpose, our happiness, and what genuinely holds significance. However, the reality is that your later years are not merely a time to decelerate and anticipate the end. They present a chance to embrace life more fully, seek profound meaning, and establish a legacy of joy. In this video, we will explore the insights into living with purpose and happiness in your later years, revealing why your time is precious. More precious than ever, and how you can make each day count starting today. We'll delve into the power of choosing happiness in the present, the freedom to redefine your purpose beyond work, and how releasing past regrets can open the door to a new sense of peace and fulfillment. By the end of this video, you'll gain practical tips on embracing slow living, finding peace through forgiveness, and leaving a legacy of joy that inspires not only you but everyone around you. You won't just discover how to age gracefully, you'll discover how to embrace aging with vitality, purpose, and joy. Join us on this journey to transform your life in ways you never imagined. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and activate the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Your support is invaluable. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it to help spread these important lessons. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Comment 1 if you enjoyed it, or comment 0 if you have suggestions for improvement. Now, let's embark on this journey together. The time you have left is invaluable, make it count. As we navigate through life, the understanding of time's fleeting nature deepens with age. In our youth, it often seemed as if time stretched endlessly before us, like a vast open horizon. We hurried through days, rarely pausing to appreciate them. The rhythm of life became so familiar that we took its passage for granted, unaware of the significance of each moment. However, as the years accumulate, a transformation occurs within us, and we start to notice the once invisible subtleties, the way the sun casts a golden glow in the early morning, the way our bodies feel after a good night's rest. The quiet moments of reflection are increasingly rare in the hustle and bustle of youth. Every new day holds a depth that once lacked, for we have lived long enough to know how quickly everything can change. This awareness of time is not something to dread, but something to embrace. It's an invitation to live more intentionally. The truth is, the time you have left, whether it's 10, 20 or even 30 more years, is an extraordinary gift, more valuable than anything money can buy. It's precious beyond words, and how you choose to spend it will define the rest of your life. This, my dear friend, is where the beauty lies, the power to shape your own story. As we age, the temptation is to think of this phase as the end of something, but what if it's the beginning of something new? It's not the end of your journey but a shift in its course. Take a moment and ask yourself, what do I truly want to experience with the time I have left? What will bring me joy and peace? These are the questions that should guide you now, for the answers lie within. This is your opportunity to break free from the obligations that once dictated every decision. No longer must you compromise your happiness in the name of responsibility. Over time, I've come to understand that during the years I was consumed by work and duty, I often sacrificed my own happiness. I kept my head down, focused solely on the tasks at hand, postponing my dreams for another time, another day. But now, in this season of life is a canvas, and I hold the brush. No longer bound by the expectations of others, this is my moment to craft choices that resonate with my true self. I can embrace joy, cultivate peace, and dedicate my time to what nourishes my spirit. You have that power too. The time ahead is a precious gift, meant to be cherished and shaped. Make it meaningful. Fill your days with what brings you tranquility and satisfaction, whether it's bonding with loved ones, exploring new interests, or relishing the serenity that comes with stillness. Quiet moments of solitude offer a chance to savor life fully, to live without regrets, and to embrace each day with gratitude. After all, time is not just a gift, it's the most precious gift we have. Don't let it slip away unnoticed. Fill it with meaning, purpose, and love, for this time, this chapter, is yours and worth more than gold. Happiness can't wait until someday. If there's one profound lesson that life has taught us by this age, it's that waiting for happiness is an unwise and heartbreaking mistake. How often do you find yourself saying, "I'll be happy when the children have grown up, when the mortgage is finally paid off, when I retire and can finally rest"? But here's the stark reality: happiness doesn't just show up at the finish line of a milestone, no matter how many times you've convinced yourself otherwise. We all fall into this trap, believing that happiness is a reward that comes only after we achieve certain goals. Let's take a moment to reflect on this. In a moment of genuine reflection, we must ask ourselves how often we've celebrated a milestone, only to find that the anticipated joy remains frustratingly out of reach. What is it that causes happiness to feel so fleeting, despite our relentless pursuit? The answer is straightforward: happiness isn't tied to future achievements. It doesn't arrive with a paycheck, a flawless family dynamic, or a retirement celebration. It's not a destination we can plan for, rather, it resides in the present, in this very moment. At this juncture in life, the privilege of waiting has slipped away, time is far too valuable, and we are far too worthy to defer our happiness to an uncertain tomorrow. You are entitled to experience joy, peace, and fulfillment, not at some future date, but in this very moment. Happiness is a conscious decision, one that requires your commitment each day. It's not contingent upon ideal circumstances aligning or life unfolding precisely as you imagined. Rather, it's about the deliberate choice to seek beauty, grace, and joy in the present, even amidst imperfection. Even when everything feels beyond your grasp, the true enchantment lies in the here and now, in the ordinary moments that may appear insignificant yet are, in reality, what renders life so remarkably valuable. Take a moment to pause and contemplate this reality. What genuinely brings you joy at this very moment? Not in a month, not after you complete that lengthy to-do list, not when you believe your home will finally be in order, but today. Is it the comforting embrace of a warm cup of coffee shared with a friend, the simple delight of a serene walk through nature, feeling the gentle breeze caress your skin, or perhaps it's the sweet escape of a cherished book invites you on an emotional journey? Whatever it may be, create space for that joy. Don't allow your days to pass in longing for a perfect moment that might never arrive. The moment you've been waiting for is here, in the now, and it's yours to embrace fully and wholeheartedly, without hesitation. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons valuable, please comment one below to let me know you're still with me. This is the gift we must give ourselves. Happiness isn't something we earn through achievements or postpone for later, it's something we assert in the present moment. If we are fortunate enough to recognize this, then every single moment becomes an opportunity to feel alive, grateful, and genuinely joyful. We must release ourselves from the confines of a rigid work ethic and redefine our sense of purpose. For much of our lives, we have been conditioned to think that our value is inextricably linked to our accomplishments, the effort we exert, and the number of achievements we gather. From a young age, we were taught that our worth is determined by these metrics. Our productivity, the roles we play in society, and the recognition we receive have often defined us. We worked tirelessly, climbed the ladders, and sacrificed our time for the sake of external validation. For many years, that might have been the truth. Work and achievement may have been the measure of who we were. But as we grow older, something beautiful happens. We begin to realize that life has so much more to offer than that exhausting cycle. The notion that our purpose is solely wrapped up in our jobs and titles is one of the most confining traps we can fall into. Fall into a trap that many of us unknowingly accept, only to find ourselves grappling with an overwhelming sense of loss when retirement arrives. After decades of being defined by our professions, whether as doctors, teachers, homemakers, or business owners, when those roles fade from our daily lives, it's easy to feel adrift. Suddenly, an aching question lingers: if I'm not working, then who am I? In that moment, it feels as though we are losing ourselves, as if we are no longer contributing anything of value. In this vast world, allow me to impart a profound truth: purpose does not retire. It does not diminish when we distance ourselves from our careers, nor does it vanish simply because we are no longer identified by our previous roles. Your purpose transcends titles and job descriptions. As you embark on this new chapter of life, it is your opportunity to redefine what brings you meaning and to delve into what ignites your passion. While this journey may initially feel uncertain and evoke feelings of doubt, believe me when I say that this is the most freeing moment of all. Perhaps your purpose is evolving now. Lies in dedicating yourself to a cause that resonates deeply within you, sharing your insights and experiences to guide the younger generations who seek direction. Perhaps it's about finally embracing those hobbies you once put on hold, believing there was never enough time. It's about uncovering fresh avenues to feel vibrant and to find joy in the simplest of moments. Your sense of fulfillment can emerge from the tranquil instances of learning something new, nurturing your family with love, or simply savoring the beauty of the world without any pressure to perform. Perform. You no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You've secured your place in this world through years of dedication and hard work. Now is the time to embrace life fully and unapologetically. You are more than just a worker, a title, or a list of accomplishments. You are a soul with so much to offer, filled with stories yet to be told and experiences that deepen with love over time. In this season of life, you have the precious opportunity to redefine your purpose, not by what you do, but by who you choose to be. You've already given so much through your efforts, now it's time to focus on yourself. Stop waiting for someone to grant you permission to enjoy life. For years, you've adhered to the path set before you, working diligently and bearing the weight of family, career, and societal expectations. You've invested your time, made sacrifices, and committed yourself to the needs of others, all while pushing your own desires and passions aside. But now, as you enter the later stages of life, a lingering sense of unfulfilled potential beckons you to embrace what you've been neglecting. A question may arise: do I still need permission to live for myself? The simple answer is no, you do not need anyone's permission anymore. After so many years of being the dependable one, the one others turn to, and the one who has always put everyone else's needs ahead of your own, it's time to take a step back and recognize that this stage of life belongs to you. You've more than earned the right to live fully for yourself. I know it can feel strange at first, perhaps even guilt-ridden, after decades of living for your children. In the midst of responsibilities to your partner and your career, it's common to feel as though your own desires and needs have taken a back seat. You may even wrestle with feelings of selfishness when considering your own happiness. However, let me share a fundamental truth: prioritizing your joy is not an act of selfishness, it is a necessity. After dedicating so much of your life to caring for others, it's time to focus on your own spirit, to nurture your heart, and to invest in what genuinely brings you happiness. Just imagine the fulfillment that lies ahead if exploring the world has always been a cherished dream of yours. Why not finally embark on that journey if you've always dreamed of spending your afternoons in the garden nurturing the flowers or cultivating your vegetables? Then bring that vision to life. No more holding back, no more waiting for validation. The world doesn't require your consent to let you live your life. You deserve to relish every moment without hesitation, without fretting about others' opinions. It's not merely a privilege, it's your duty. By opting to embrace what brings you joy, you're not being self-indulgent, you're being astute. You're replenishing your well-being enriches everyone around you. By filling your cup, you have more to offer those you love. They will benefit from your joy, peace, and contentment. The more you give to yourself, the more you have to give to others. So stop waiting. The permission you need has always been inside you. This is your time to truly live, without guilt, without second-guessing. You've given enough of yourself to others. Now it's time to give back to yourself. In doing so, you'll discover a deeper sense of fulfillment. Connecting to your happiness is a journey that not only enriches your life but also enhances the world for everyone you encounter. You've truly earned it. The myth of work-life balance for seniors is a notion many of us have encountered throughout our careers. For years, it was an ideal that felt just out of reach, a delicate juggling act between fulfilling the demanding expectations of our jobs and nurturing our personal lives. We fought for this balance, hoping to carve out moments for family and friends. Hobbies and our well-being intertwine as we navigate the burdens of our careers, creating a relentless struggle that often leads to feelings of inadequacy. However, as we approach or enter the golden years of retirement, the concept of work-life balance transforms into something profoundly meaningful, resonating with a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. At this stage in life, the equation shifts. We are no longer balancing career demands with life's demands, but rather redirecting our focus. Shifts entirely to life itself. Life is the center now, and everything else should orbit around it. The years ahead are far too precious to be spent doing things that don't ignite your soul and that don't bring you the joy, peace, and satisfaction you deserve after decades of hard work. If you're still working, that's perfectly fine, but the key here is to allow the balance to tip more toward what nourishes you emotionally, spiritually, and physically. This is the time to let go of the idea that your career defines you because it is no longer the focal point of your existence. Your happiness, well-being, and the sources of your joy must now take precedence. If you've already transitioned into retirement, congratulations. You're embarking on a journey where you can fully appreciate the beauty of life beyond the confines of work. You can release the burdens of responsibility and obligation, granting yourself the freedom to genuinely experience life. This time is now yours, a precious gift earned through years of dedication and hard work. Fill it with what truly matters to you. Exploring new places, diving into passions and hobbies that have long been sidelined, or cherishing precious moments with family and friends. The beauty of this stage lies in newfound freedom, the freedom to choose how your days unfold without the constraints of a demanding job. It's about finding peace in the quiet moments, savoring the slow rhythms of life that many of us overlooked while chasing deadlines and climbing ladders. The balance you seek now isn't between work and life anymore. It's within life itself. About discovering balance within the hours of each day, uncovering what genuinely brings you joy, and aligning your life with those passions. This is the moment to focus on yourself, to cherish the elements that fill you with happiness and satisfaction, and to release the burdens of past expectations. It's time to prioritize your own desires and revel in the beauty of crafting a life that reflects your true self. You deserve this opportunity. So step into this new phase with enthusiasm and welcome the freedom and joy that come with it. Be the person you've always aspired to be. The Happiness Advantage reveals that true happiness is far more than a mere fleeting emotion or a transient moment of joy. It is a transformative, life-altering force that can profoundly shape and enrich the essence of your existence. Research consistently uncovers a significant truth. Those who embrace happiness often enjoy longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. This phenomenon, known as the happiness advantage, is truly remarkable. Accessible to everyone regardless of age, it is a treasure we can decide to reveal at any point in our lives. Opting for happiness transcends a mere fleeting mood alteration. It initiates a profound transformation within our bodies and minds. You may be surprised to discover that experiencing happiness triggers remarkable responses in our bodies. Our immune system strengthens, our minds sharpen and become more agile, and we feel inspired to move, explore, and remain connected with the world. The essence of happiness knows no bounds. Our emotions overflow into our health and well-being in ways we often overlook. This link between joy and health serves as a reminder that happiness is not merely a feeling, it profoundly influences our vitality. But how do we discover this happiness, particularly as we age? The reality is that nurturing happiness in later years demands more than mere wishes. It requires deliberate effort. It starts with the choice to seek joy in the everyday moments around us, found in the laughter shared over a cup of enjoying coffee with a loved one, the fulfillment of engaging in a passion or hobby, or the serene experience of a walk through nature, these seemingly small moments carry significant weight. When you begin to recognize and cherish these simple pleasures, you unlock a pathway to happiness that is deeply meaningful. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, it's tempting to think that the key to eternal youth lies in the newest miracle pill or an extravagant cosmetic procedure. However, the reality, often ignored, is that the true essence of remaining youthful. The connection between mind, body, and spirit resides in our capacity to fully embrace the life we are living at this very moment, with all its beauty and imperfections. Happiness is not a far-off dream, it exists right here in the choices we make each day. By prioritizing joy and gratitude, we do more than simply enhance our daily experiences, we infuse our future with richness and meaning. I firmly believe that happiness is a choice, a precious gift we offer ourselves, regardless of the season of life we find ourselves in. As you choose to nurture joy and seek out those moments that make your heart sing, you open the door to a more fulfilling existence. You will not only see improvements in your life, but you will also feel a renewed sense of youthfulness, vibrancy, and true aliveness. So begin today. Welcome happiness wholeheartedly, allow it to fill your heart, illuminate your days, and transform your life in ways you never thought possible. Remember, it's never too late to make a change. One of the most heartbreaking and limiting myths we often hear as we grow older is that it's too late to alter our lives, that the best years are behind us, and that the opportunity for reinvention has long passed. But let me express from the depths of my heart that this couldn't be further from the truth. It's never too late to transform your life. Age is merely a number, a fleeting detail in the grand tapestry of your existence. What truly matters is the fire in your soul, the dreams that still pulse in your heart, and the courage to act upon them. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. I've witnessed so many incredible stories of people who refuse to let age define them, taking bold and inspiring steps long after society suggested their time had passed. It's not uncommon for someone to embark on a new career in their 60s, learn an entirely new skill in their 70s, or even discover a new passion at the age of 80 or beyond. These stories serve as proof that it's never too late to change, to evolve, to breathe new life into your dreams. I firmly believe that the key to this is a heart that remains open and willing to embrace the unknown. It's not about the years you've lived, but about the essence of life is a relentless pursuit of growth and purpose. Regardless of where you find yourself on this journey, age should never be a barrier. If there's a dream that has long ignited your spirit, seize the moment to chase it. Visit that dream destination, dive into a new language, or embrace a hobby that brings you joy. Don't hold out for an elusive perfect moment, it exists right now. Life is meant to be fully experienced, no matter the chapter you're in. What I've come to understand is that our potential is not determined by the years that have gone by. Your age does not define you, nor does it impose limits on your capabilities. As long as you are ready to challenge the norm and embrace the unknown, you will find that the possibilities are boundless. Life has a way of surprising you if you remain open to it. Age serves merely as a backdrop, it is the willingness to evolve that truly matters. Do not let anyone or anything convince you that it is too late. The best is yet to come, leaving behind a legacy of joy. As we navigate the passage of time, the notion of what we leave behind becomes increasingly significant. It transcends mere material possessions, delving into the essence of our existence. What will linger in the minds of those we touch? How will our influence shape the lives of our loved ones? The concept of legacy extends beyond accumulation. It embodies the energy, love, and values we share with others, creating an enduring impact that resonates long after we are gone. Threads that continue to connect us to future generations long after we are gone. For me, one of the most profound and lasting legacies we can create is one of joy, a legacy that speaks of laughter, kindness, and unwavering love. It's the kind of legacy that doesn't fade over time but continues to shine brightly through the lives of those we leave behind. When we choose to live joyfully, when we make an intentional effort to infuse each day with happiness and compassion, we inspire others to embrace life in the same way as the people we care for. Regarding our children, our grandchildren, and our friends, it is not the material gifts we bestowed upon them that will linger in their memories, but rather the feelings we evoked, the warmth of our presence, the resonance of our laughter, and the authentic love we shared. These are the enduring memories that provide solace and a sense of connection, even amidst life's challenges. Each day, with every decision we make, we are crafting our legacy. The manner in which we live, how we interact with the world, and the love we extend to others all weave together to narrate the story of our lives. The tale that will echo through the ages is one I hold dear. I firmly believe that the decisions we embrace today sculpt the future, forging a journey that embodies our authentic selves. Allow your legacy to shine with positivity and joy, mirroring the finest aspects of your being, the part that discovers beauty in the simplest moments, that nurtures love and kindness, and that treasures the ephemeral time spent with those who mean the most. Ultimately, the legacy we create is not gauged by the riches we gather, but by the love and joy we share. Sharing with the world around us stands as the most powerful legacy of all. Embracing gratitude is the key to fulfillment. If there is one practice that holds the potential to radically transform the later years of our lives, it is undoubtedly the practice of gratitude. As we age, it becomes all too easy to fall into the habit of dwelling on what we no longer possess, our youthful energy, our physical health, or opportunities that have slipped away like sand through our fingers. We may find ourselves reflecting on these things. We've experienced a loss in the aspects of ourselves that appear to diminish with the passage of time, yet the reality is that gratitude serves as a powerful catalyst for change in our viewpoint, redirecting our focus from what is missing to the richness that remains around us. Gratitude transcends the obvious and the grand. It encompasses not only the significant achievements and remarkable occasions but also the subtle, transient instances that can easily escape our notice if we aren't mindful. The gentle caress of a cherished hand, the gentle embrace of a warm cup of tea in the morning, the soft glow of light filling a room as the day winds down, the joyful sounds of children playing, the steadfast companionship of a beloved pet. These ordinary moments, when truly cherished, bring the deepest sense of contentment in my life. Gratitude has been a subtle yet impactful presence. It's frequently the most unassuming things that fill my heart with a profound sense of appreciation. The refreshing breeze against my skin, a message from a long-lost friend, or the kind smile of a stranger when our gazes connect. Those moments, when savored, can envelop us in a quiet joy that often goes unappreciated. These small, seemingly insignificant details serve as reminders that life, even in its later years, is brimming with beauty and joy. If we choose to embrace them, we discover an abundance of reasons to be thankful, far beyond what we ever imagined. Numerous studies support this notion, revealing that those who regularly practice gratitude tend to experience greater happiness and improved health. Living with gratitude can transform our experiences. It possesses the remarkable ability to alleviate stress, foster tranquility during challenging moments, and enhance both our emotional and physical health. It encourages us to recognize that, even amidst hardship or uncertainty, there is always something, no matter how minor, that we can cherish. In this recognition, we discover serenity. It serves as a soothing balm for the spirit. Embracing gratitude as a daily ritual is one of the most profound ways to welcome this peace into our lives. Begin with small, simple steps. Before your feet even touch the ground in the morning, take a moment to close your eyes and reflect on 3 things you appreciate. They don't need to be monumental, just sincere, heartfelt acknowledgments. Perhaps it's the cozy embrace of your bed or the simple joy of waking up to a new day. Maybe it's a peaceful moment spent with your thoughts. Whatever it may be, let that wave of gratitude envelop you and shape the day to come. The more you engage in this practice, the more you'll uncover the true richness of your life. I've discovered this through my own journey that when we embrace gratitude, we aren't merely seeking the extraordinary, we are discovering the beauty in the ordinary. Once you begin to look for it, you'll notice it everywhere. The richness of your life, the abundance, is not defined by what you've lost but by what you continue to receive. And that, my friend, is more than enough. Finding peace through forgiveness becomes essential as the years go by. We often find ourselves weighed down by past regrets, mistakes, and unresolved conflicts. These emotional burdens, once manageable, tend to grow heavier over time. As we journey through life, the burdens we accumulate seem to grow heavier, entwining themselves around our hearts and minds. They cast long shadows over our present, stealing away the peace and joy that are rightfully ours. With each passing year, another layer of emotional weight is added, making it increasingly difficult to embrace the freedom of living fully in the moment. Yet, there exists a profound truth that can transform our later years. Forgiveness is the key to genuine inner peace. I have come to realize that forgiveness transcends merely extending grace to others. It is a deeper, more personal journey. At its core, it's about bestowing that grace upon ourselves. It's the liberation we grant ourselves when we choose to let go of the chains of resentment and bitterness. This act of forgiveness, whether directed at others or ourselves, can be among the most freeing and healing actions of our existence. Deep within our hearts, we frequently cling to the notion that forgiving someone else is a gesture of kindness toward them. In truth, forgiveness is one of the most compassionate gifts we can offer ourselves. It embodies self-love. When we cling to grudges or unresolved feelings, we hinder our own peace. Anger can often dictate our lives, clouding our thoughts and trapping us in an endless loop of past hurt. It feels as though we are bound by chains that hinder our ability to move freely. Over time, we risk becoming prisoners of our own minds, endlessly replaying old wounds, revisiting painful moments, and dwelling on unchangeable regrets. As we grow older, it becomes essential to reflect on what we are still clinging to that obstructs our ability to truly live. Is it bitterness towards a family member who wronged us long ago? A friendship that concluded poorly, or the severe criticisms you've directed at yourself for past errors can be so tempting to cling to, believing they define who we are. Yet, the reality is they do not. They are merely burdens that hinder us from accepting the tranquility that awaits. Forgiveness does not imply erasing memories or justifying the hurtful actions that affected us. It does not involve feigning that everything was perfect. Forgiveness centers on what you decide to liberate from your heart. It's about affirming to yourself that you will no longer permit this to dominate your life. I'm releasing it so that I can exist with lightness, freedom, and peace within my soul. It's about discovering the strength to break free from the emotional hold that those painful memories exert on us, and instead opting to embrace the richness of life we rightfully deserve, unburdened by anger, resentment, and regret that once governed us. Now, at this juncture in life, I feel it is time to let go. We've experienced enough to understand that the things we holding on to things often isn't worth the price we pay. Life is far too precious to spend it in mental and emotional chains. Forgiveness isn't a sign of weakness, it is a profound act of strength, allowing us to step into our future with peace, clarity, and the freedom to truly enjoy what remains of this precious time we have. So, what is it that you're still holding on to? Ask yourself honestly, what can I finally release to find peace, joy, and freedom in my heart once again? Now is the time, and you deserve it. Embrace a life of purpose as we move forward. As we navigate the journey of life, it's not unusual to arrive at a moment when we sense that our finest years may be in the past. The burden of time, the passage of milestones, and the unavoidable transformations that accompany aging can occasionally make us feel adrift or unsure about the future. Yet, here lies a significant truth. It is never too late to welcome a life filled with purpose. In reality, for many, the later stages of life can unveil a remarkable rediscovery of meaning, joy, and direction that they may not have fully encountered in their youth. Purpose, in its most profound essence, is what sustains our existence, allowing us to truly live rather than simply exist. It serves as the guiding light through the darkest of times. When we possess a purpose, each morning greets us with a compelling reason to rise, to welcome the day with enthusiasm and hope. Regardless of the years we've accumulated, whether it be through the love of family, the strength of friendships, or the aspiration to create a lasting legacy, purpose acts as the driving force that moves us onward. For many, this purpose is deeply intertwined with relationships, finding joy in the act of nurturing those connections. We cherish the role of being a source of support for others. This drive may stem from a fervent passion or a profound desire to create change in the world, regardless of how insignificant that change might appear. It could also arise from the yearning to learn, to evolve, and to impart the wisdom accumulated over a lifetime. Personally, I believe that purpose lies in discovering what resonates with the soul, a motivation to navigate through the ordinary and engage with the more profound aspects of our being. There are endless avenues to uncover purpose, no matter our current circumstances. We frequently take for granted that our time has passed, yet our possibilities remain boundless. Whether through volunteering and impacting someone else's life, mentoring younger generations and sharing wisdom, or immersing ourselves in a new hobby that ignites our passion, purpose can emerge in countless beautiful and unexpected ways. Perhaps you've always envisioned picking up a paintbrush, or maybe you've longed to cultivate a small garden. Now could be the perfect moment to initiate that book club or even to document your memoirs, sharing the lessons and adventures of your life. Those who follow in your footsteps, these endeavors, regardless of how straightforward they may appear, can infuse our lives with vitality and reveal significance in the most unexpected places. If you are still engaged with this video and find these insights valuable, please comment 3 below to show me that you are still present with me. In my heart, I genuinely believe that it's never too late to uncover the remarkable that resides within the mundane. Each phase of life, every chapter we compose, carries the promise of profound satisfaction, and when we permit ourselves to embrace this journey, we come to understand that purpose is not exclusive to the young. It evolves and expands alongside us, regardless of our age. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, we often find ourselves under pressure to accomplish more, to rush through each moment. It feels as though life demands we keep pace without allowing us a moment to pause. Yet, there is an undeniable beauty and liberation in embracing a slower way of living, an experience that serves as a balm for the soul. Slow living invites us to savor each moment. An alternative that transcends mere deceleration, focusing instead on reconnecting with ourselves, the world, and the people who matter most. At its core, this way of living embraces a philosophy that prioritizes quality over quantity. It invites us to be present in each moment, rather than perpetually racing ahead. Too often, we become entangled in the pressures of doing and achieving, losing sight of the genuine experiences that life offers, the very life we've diligently crafted. By slowing down, we rediscover the beauty of simplicity. The sensation of a gentle breeze brushing against your skin, the rhythmic patter of rain on the window, or the serene happiness of a shared moment with a friend, these are the treasures that a more deliberate way of living encourages us to appreciate. As we age, life tends to naturally decelerate, but this shift need not be viewed as a detriment. Rather, it can be a blessing. Embracing a slower pace doesn't equate to losing our sense of purpose or thrill. Instead, it opens up new avenues for discovering joy. There's an enchanting quality to relishing life's quieter instances. Imagine waking up early, wrapped in the comfort of warmth. Enveloped in a cozy moment, sipping tea as the world gradually stirs to life, or perhaps meandering through nature, inhaling the crisp air and feeling the earth beneath your feet. It could be the joy of connecting with loved ones, fully engaged in their tales, relishing the melody of their laughter, free from the constraints of time. This is the essence of a more deliberate way of living, a chance to truly experience life rather than merely go through the motions. One of the most fulfilling aspects of this approach is the autonomy it grants you to curate your days in a society that often pushes us to rush. Simply responding to life, embracing a slower pace enables us to design our own experiences. It involves making decisions that cultivate joy and tranquility, freeing ourselves from the relentless pull of constant obligations. You have the opportunity to shape a life that feels abundant and rewarding, not through busyness, but by consciously engaging with what genuinely matters. For me, this intentional way of living leads to profound fulfillment. It doesn't mean shying away from difficulties or denying the demands of life. Rather, it's about understanding that authentic happiness arises from within. Living intentionally on your own terms fosters a lifestyle that cherishes what truly matters: your relationships, health, and passions. By slowing down, we allow ourselves the opportunity to appreciate each day as it comes, rather than fixating on what we desire or believe we ought to be doing. Ultimately, this approach is not merely an escape from the chaos, it is a celebration of the beauty found in each small moment, crafting a life that resonates with a sense of home. As we contemplate the essence of this way of living, I hope you find inspiration to embrace it. Embrace a slower, more intentional pace in your life. We've discovered that slowing down doesn't mean losing purpose or excitement. Rather, it's about uncovering joy in the small, often overlooked moments. It's about living with intention, savoring the present, and prioritizing what truly matters. So, what's one insight you've gained from today's video that you can start to incorporate into your own life? I'd love to hear from you, so please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave your comment, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Join us on our YouTube channel for more engaging content like this. Let's keep growing together and cherish every moment. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.